check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Try and get someone to run the offense. I know AJ Miranda has been solid for them this season, but it's just so different when the offense runs to ARTH de la CRUZ, as we see the man they call the Barbarian, the boys. But you know how ARTH is able to produce points, how he's able to attract the defense is just different when he's on the floor compared if it's just AJ Miranda.
Miranda. Open free for Dondon Gumaru, the hometown hero, knocks down a free.
Now, this is why Ilagan has to trust the system. As these Bataan Risers and face the Abra Weavers in the first round, they're gonna have to trust the system and try to
differ. Yun daw ay ang kanilang mga identity. According to Coach Louie, for Bataan, it's their offensive firepower. For them, it's their defensive core.
AJ Miranda and the rest of the crew weren't there, as Miranda, who has struggled from the outside this season, knocks down that three-pointer.
below.
Binigay kay Dondon Gumaru. Ngayon na kay AJ Miranda. Hubert Cani is now in for Bataan. De La CRUZ with a flip shot. It's good.
Even play the 5. Here they are once again.
De La CRUZ, just their second miss from the field. Yambing is down. Looks like he got popped in the mouth. A lethargic start, I should say.
This was the shot by De La CRUZ, but watch where Yambing is on that bottom left. Medyo natamaan ni Ramirez.
Yeah. He did that swim move where pass rin William Bing for that rebound.
It was an inadvertent hit. I don't think season when they play catch-up basketball, they kind of fall short most of the time in the end. So it's important that,
but it's not much different. Another turnover against the Risers. AJ Miranda with an acrobatic move.
he just continues.
King Havoc in transition.
Look at this. Leak out ahead. Capulong and Flores. A little late to get back. Flores was there to try and challenge. It's a Bataan here in the first quarter. And so far it has worked them wonders.
Hubert Cani pulling up. Putting that shot in. Much needed basket for Bataan. Solis will not force it up. Gumaru straight away free. And it's good.
He's their best three-point shooter.
Cani. Entry pass to Capulong, who goes in deep. Flips it up. No good, but a foul.
Good seal by Capulong, but even a better pass and
Lang, no? Happy anniversary to our game producer, TH Tumalip.
Sazon continues to remain scoreless in this game. He's got a few shots up already, but still no go. And this is the problem here in the first quarter para sa Bataan. When Ilagan times already here in the first quarter, when Ilagan is able to secure that defensive rebound, Bataan has been a little slow in going down, which has enabled the Cowboys to run in transition and score on baskets like these.
Another steal by the Cowboys. You see the field goal shooting, 64% in quarter number 1, and they will increase that.
I'd like to add about AJ Miranda here in the first half, Ken, is the reason why his shooting is at this level, he's not missed in this game, is because he stuck to his identity.
ARTH de la CRUZ, minigay kay Coco Pingoy. Shot clock winding down on the Cowboys. De La CRUZ gets that one to trickle in, and it's a goal. Now it's with Coco Pingoy. 8 seconds left on their shot clock. Pingoy will fire and score from downtown.
Love that confidence on the shot. To TH Tumalip on that left side. Shot clock winding down, took matters into his own hands and took the 3.
Octobre answers right back with a three of his own. Seem that they're face heavy, but parang wala sila sa rhythm so far.
Yun na nga. And I don't know if it's because this is the first team.
Ramirez wants the screen from Octobre, doesn't get it. Now he gets the move on a crossover.
Even the coaching staff were sick as well. Siguro nga raw naghawa-hawa sa ensayo, but nonetheless, Coach Rene said, kita mong tinatry ng mga players na hindi indahin ang kanilang mga nararamdaman. If you guys were there inside the dugout, you literally get goosebumps.
You have to travel all the way up north dito sa Ilagan Isabela.
You talked about, you lamented about this during the top of our coverage. For you, you have to fight through that, and you're gonna have to leave it off.
Miranda tries a free again. It will go out. And a push against Ilagan. What happened in their elimination round game.
Dumikit ng husto itong Bataan before even taking the lead.
Work, Kapulong grabs the rebound. And off to the races. What a pass! Christopher scores! It's a fifth
Quarter now, it's the Risers who actually are thriving in the open court.
and has not scored for the last 5 minutes. Their last basket was at the 7-minute and 35-second mark of the second quarter. And finally, TH Tumalip. As a result, this lead is only at 2. A chance to tie or take the lead para dito sa Ilagan Isabela. Don Gumaro! All net on that free! Third three-pointer from Don Gumaro, giving the lead right back to the Cowboys. Shot brought to you by Extreme, your one-stop shop appliances.
Feet set, shoulders squared, locked and loaded para kay Don Gumaro. Another three-pointer para sa kanya. That's a big basket for the Cowboys.
J-Boy Solis still on the floor with 3 fouls. Kapulong immediately attacks, but the Josh Giab pasa kay TH Sumalik, who turns around and swishes in that jumper.
I'm telling you, this kung nung elimination round, dikit yung naging laban nila. I have to correct myself. Bataan did not lead in that game.
Yeah. And now they tie things up here with a 3 by Robbie Darang. A bad pass leads to a fast break opportunity. Tutoy Ramirez gives up the foul to Avis Alan Manzano and J. Ilagan Isabela. TH Tumalip earning the nod.
He has to give himself a pat on the back. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat, Andrea. TH Tumalip with an emphatic red.
Mitchell Minus usually gets to overpower his defender, especially on drives like that. But the good
Mitchell Minus doesn't see Ramirez ahead. Dire-derecho Mitchell Minus. And this time,
he has been struggling from the free throw line in this game.
yeah, he's been the focal point of the offense here. Ilagan Isabela.
That's something that he has to deal with right now at this point of his career. As we see that 3-point shot by AJ Miranda challenge, and I think it's only right that he goes through this right now if he wants to evolve more into a better player.
And also the point being made here as De La Cruz hits the deck. Ramirez called for that foul. Is that talagang
The flow of the offense, you see he's not forcing any breakdowns offensively. He's not trying to take his defender one-on-one. Robbie Darang scoring there para sa Bataan. And that's what's nice for the
job of defending without fouling. Jamil Gabawan, now the recipient of that gorgeous pass from Tutoy Ramirez. Lamang ulit ang Bataan.
Tumalip miss.
Tutoy Ramirez forced into a miss. Nice but backdoor by Don Gumaro, who scores at 44 apiece. Coco Pinggoy. Bagsak si ARTH de la Cruz. Nagtaas ng kamay si Alfred Flores. Alan Santos had something to say to Alfred. Coco also earlier having a fire exchange with Alfred Flores.
A lot of odds at stake in this game.
De La Cruz still on the deck.
We've already commented about this already, Ken. During the course of with the shoulder, may konting movement. Yung kanina, halos body.
6-4-4 tonight for ARTH. Coco Pinggoy. Balik kay ARTH. He's an incredible season. 40 give Ilagan Isabela a trip to the play. Cowboys with a 4-point advantage.
That would really be a big accomplishment para sa kanila. He comes up with a steal. Oh my goodness.
Striding down the lane, off a steal and score. 6 straight.
Have to see it again. Check it out right here.
Dixer, great move of the game, born for greatness.
Tama kasi pagkakuha niya, tumapak siya agad
JL Capulong, banging bodies with Alan Santos. That signature one-hander from JL. Double figures for Bataan with 10 markers. DH Tumalip, able to escape. Bumaru trying to elude Alfred Flores. ARTH de la Cruz pulls the trigger and scores. Rebound. DH, balik kay De La Cruz. He is feeling it and he drills in that 3.
He's got it stuck on automatic right now, Ken.
Pick off Coco Pingoy. These two have met in high school. Octobre with another offensive press. Comes away with a steal. Octobre tatakbo dito. Trying to protect his dribble. Gathers himself and scores off the glass. Trying to shake off Rin William Bing. Gives it up to ARTH de la Cruz. Balik kay TH. Now it's with ARTH. 2 former teammates with Davao Occidental. ARTH de la Cruz. Fouled. Ooh. Oh man. Oh, that is something you don't want to see.
Oh my goodness. Hate to see that, especially after the big game he's been having.
Grimacing in pain. ARTH de la Cruz, hopefully nothing serious. Coach Louie obviously worried. De La Cruz still down on the floor. 57-50, a minute remaining here in the third period.
He's had problems with that ankle before.
Yeah, that right foot landing.
Yes.
On that right foot as well
He
by
twisted
Rafi
it.
Octobre.
He twisted it. Masakit talaga yan. The onset of the pain, sobrang tulis kasi.
Yeah.
Especially coming from a jump. Masakit talaga yan.
Now the hope, if you're Ilagan Isabela, is he's able to return and hindi masyadong serious yung ankle sprain na meron siya, because again, if they get past this game, 2 days from now, they will face off against the Abra Solid North Weavers.
Yeah, that's really going to be
Upon
painful.
review, it's a disqualifying foul on number 11, Rafi Octobre. Rafi Octobre is out of the playing court.
Disqualifying foul.
Now that one, I'm very surprised. I'm surprised about that call. Unsportsmanlike foul, yes. But disqualifying foul, I'm surprised about that whistle. I don't think it was intentional.
Yeah, obviously. But did the gravity of the situation made it merit into into a disqualifying foul?
I mean, certainly it plays a factor into how a referee should judge the call, but I really don't agree with that. It being a disqualifying foul. Yes, an unsportsmanlike foul because it was definitely a landing spot foul, but disqualifying foul, that's very surprising.
So Josh Giab shooting the free throws for him. So the interpretation of our referees was, it was in, let's see if something lights up here for Bataan. Darang able to bank it in, but Miranda off the bounce, can't get it to go. Capulong has time. Foul by Coco Pingoy. Both teams are in penalty.
Oh, what about JL Capulong? Handling the basketball the past 2 plays.
Short on first miss from JL Capulong. Now 5 out of Lisho. 5-point lead for the Cowboys here as we start the fourth period. JL Capulong with a reverse. You see the quarter scoring here, 21.
Called for loose ball foul.
And not even 1 minute and 30 seconds in, they are in penalty.
Yes.
Capulong goes to work immediately and scores on the interior.
Now see what I'm talking about.
Kumaru, smart play sa Ilagan Isabela. Game brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at complete ang appliance brand ng Philippines. Playing for Arellano, also played for Coach Tim Cone, and was a fight
That he really wanted to have, simula pala ng season, no? He has a lot of trust in Kumaru as a player and as a shooter. But this guy, he also practically grew up under the two. I'm talking about Jos Guillen, and he got a pass from someone who shared that kind of experience in AJ Miranda.
just his third game after that injury he suffered, missed 2 months. Of guys absent has stepped up, 5 points, 3 rebounds. The second half as Jamil Gabawan comes away with a steal. The pass to Ifes, second block from TH Tumalip.
Well, what about the time? It's Tumalip. He has been on point. Wow, what a rejection right there.
Free from J-Boy, now quickly to Dondon Kumaru. Free for a free, short. Poor foul, they are in penalty.
Mintis niya lang talaga. And these are really one of the things.
But hitting both.
You know, that game between Bataan and Pasig and that game between Ilagan and Pangasinan, it's the team that ended up shooting better from the free throw line and the three-point area that actually ended out on top. And
We saw how ARTH de la Cruz was trying to walk after what happened to him, but unfortunately, striking daw talaga yung pain. The last time he got an ankle injury was with his left, but this time it's his right. His right ankle is starting to swell and is currently being iced inside the dugout with the extreme and sharp pain. He took some pain medication already, but he'd be out for the rest of the game. Back to you guys.
But it's Dondon Kumaru who has stepped up here in the fourth quarter. Chris Javier open for free. It's good. Ilagan Isabela chance to create some separation, but they're forced into another turnover. But a counter steal by Dondon Kumaru. And free on the other side was TH Tumalip. They could not locate him down low. Gabawan tried to keep it alive, and got teed up. No, actually kicked the Sancho Maru. His second time playing at home. Kani pulls the trigger way off. Ramirez tried to save it, and he does. He was able to draw a foul. The Cowboys are in penalty. So far, having a nice shooting clip. Though he has 4 fouls. Chris Javier and JL Capulong, the unit for Coach Ogie Gumatay. Tutoy Ramirez, how about? TH Tumalip had time but can't hit the free. Agawan sa bola, nakuha ni JL Capulong. He got fouled and
really sunny at the charity stripe for Bataan in this game. It's still...
But a big miss. Found JL Capulong. Mitchell Mines attacks, got fouled.
Back to the basket right here against Tumalip on the drive. Ayun, naabutan ng konting wrist.
5 deadlocks and 5 lead changes to this one. Miranda to J-Boy Solis. Give and go with Miranda. Nice play. And it is season.
And that's also going to be Ramirez's 5th foul already. You know how important he is. He has been, rather.
6 assists. Hitting from the free throw line. Hits both.
No more. They're looking at a middle option here. They're going to Capulong. There you go.
Capulong forcing it up. Ball will stay with Bataan.
He was really...
Azon for the lead. No! Ball batted around and it ends up with Ilagan Isabela with 14.2 seconds left. Josh Giab will go to the line. A chance to make this a 2-possession ball game.
Time remaining for a better look. This was defended by AJ Miranda. Miss Javier was open on the left side. There could have been an option to swing it back down to the post where Jael Capulong has been so effective in this game. Remember, there has not been a lot of big men right there. I don't think that was the right decision from Ives Sazo. Scoreless in this game. He's missed a ton of shots and yet still trying to go for that three-pointer when there was still a lot of time for you to go for a quick two.
A putrid night, to say the least, for Ives Sazon. 0 of 8 from the field. Although we've seen him numerous times, even though with a poor shooting night, bail his teams out, but not tonight. Well, at least on that possession, taking these free throws. 2-possession ball game. He does! Attacks. Lays it up and in. 8.3 seconds left. Darang.
Ito sana yung basket na kinailangan nila kanina. 2-point shot.
With a steal, they need to foul quickly here. Humalip. Gets it up to Pingoy. Sazon gives up the foul. Pingoy involving Philip Manalang. Big miss.
A window of opportunity even if this will be a make.
Darang to Mitchell Maines. Stepping back. Gives it up to Darang for free. No! A historic feat for the Ilagan Isabela 5-star Cowboys as they withstand the spirited rally by the Bataan Risers and earn the last ticket to the Mpbl playoffs. Our final score, 71 for the Bataan Risers, 74 for the Ilagan Isabela 5-star Cowboys. They book a date with the Abra Solid North Weavers on Friday. Let's go courtside to Miss Andrea Indicio.
Maraming salamat, Ken. First of all, Donald, congratulations. Dikit pa ang laban starting the second half. ARTH de la CRUZ spearheaded that third quarter pero matapos nga ang nangyari sa kanya, you step up. Next man up mentality. Ikaw yon para sa Ilagan Isabela. How did you do it, Donald?
Nag-stick lang kami sa sinasabi ni Coach na kahit sino ipasok, kailangan namin sundin lang yung sistema. Doon kami malakas, kaya yun lang yung ginawa namin lahat. Hindi lang ako, lahat kami.
First season ng Ilagan Isabela Cowboys and yet playoffs na agad kayo. How will you guys plan to face the number 1 seed sa inyong division?
Wala pa. Paghahandaan pa namin bukas kung ano yung sasabihin ni Coach. Katulad nga ng sabi ko, stick lang kami sa plano namin, sa sistema namin. So, yun.
And I know, Donald, na tubong Ilagan Isabela ka. So I know you did this with all your heart. Anong gusto mong sabihin sa lahat ng mga kababayan mo na sumuporta sa iyo ngayong gabi?
Thank you. Tandi ka mo kami nga taga Ilagan. Lalo na the boss namin, si Mayor J, si Boss J.O., Boss EJ, si Boss Jave. Thank you. At suporta ta pamilya, talingigan, ta kabarangay ko talingigan, ta suporta sa anak ko, sa asawa ko, nasa Manila, nanonood ngayon. Thank you sa suporta. Thank you, yun lang.
Coach Louie Gonzalez, first of all, congratulations. And Coach, looking back into the elimination rounds, I know this team had a lot of ups and downs na kwento mo nga sa akin. So after this beautiful, beautiful win, how are you feeling? Anong masasabi mo sa naging laro nyo ngayong gabi?
Yeah, we really have to earn it. We need to earn it. Like what I told you before the game, the most difficult day is the day before that breakthrough. Yeah, we started well, we started perfectly, pero ako kinakabahan talaga ako pag ganun yung simula kasi alam ko at some point babalik yung kalaban. Good thing na itong mga players ko really stayed together. Okay, it was evident, it was vital, especially nung nasaktan si ARTH. Nasaktan yung aming best player. Pero lumabas yung they played together, they played collectively. And kasi ako ramdam na ramdam ko the way they practice, the way yung sacrifices nila, alam ko deserve nila to eh. And pasalamat pa rin ako sa Diyos na pasalamat ako kay Lord na ibinigay sa amin to at nakita niya na deserving kami.
And I know, Coach, that this is a time for celebration pero ang susunod niyong laban is against Abra. How do you plan to fight against the number 1 team?
I don't know kung paano kami magse-celebrate eh, kasi we need to get on the road tomorrow going to Abra. Siguro after this, okay, bibigyan ko sila ng konti, pero we're gonna go back here tomorrow morning, we're gonna practice and prepare para doon sa playoff. And I wanted to take the opportunity as well kasi itong mga Ilagueños, nararamdaman ko sila. And lagi ko sinasabi sa mga players ko, nothing but your best. Only your best para maging fair tayo dun sa mga Ilagueños, sa mga taga-Isabeleños na sumusuporta sa amin, led by our team owner, si Boss Jeo, si Mayor J, the Diaz family, si Boss EJ, si Boss J, si Boss Ricky, si Boss Joey, at lahat ng mga taga-Ilagan dito na kami handa para sa inyo. Always remember na ibibigay palagi namin yung best namin.